Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvadam Ganganapate Namaha. Om Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 8th. What is the date today? Yes, 8th of February 2025. I want to offer my prostrations to all the great sages and to Bhagavan residing in the heart of every single being. We're examining the Mandukya Upanishad, verse number 1. And to continue from yesterday, there is this continuing fascination and discussion that the rishis in the Upanishadic time had with the experiences of the three avasthas, Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti Avastha. Avastha is a word that is used in Sanskrit, as we have stated before. It just means experience of reality. It is experience. Who is experiencing? The Atma Tattva is experiencing. The Atma is a matter of realization. The expanse of reality, the expanse of Prakriti is infinite. There is no end to that. Again, these are words. Please keep in mind, these are words in the Adhyatmic Sanskrit language. Prakriti, Purush, Maya, Mahamaya, Brahman, Akshara. These are all words, but they're also sounds that refer to the same reality, the same truth. It's not anything different. It is non-dual truth. So truth, meaning satyam, the word is satyam. That is non-dual. That means it is Advaita. Advaita means it is only one truth. It is not, the truth is not like two or three truths. It's not like that. In the Advaitic analysis, there's only one truth, but it is expressed, understood. It itself expresses in countless ways, countless dimensions. That is quite fascinating, quite amazing. That the one supreme truth, the one supreme reality is everything. As Bhagavan Krishna says, Aham Sarvam. Everything is me, everything is one. So when we try to unravel the mysteries of this in terms of the Upanishad, this truth is in the minds of the rishis, and they are interacting with the world outside in their own way, with the primary goal of awakening this truth in the minds of the Shishyas, in the minds of the society at large. That is their primary goal. Those who are fully awakened, those sages who are completely awakened from inside, Jagrut ho gaye hai. They have only one goal in life. They have only one task in life. They have only one activity in life. That's the way it goes. And that is to spread this gyan to the whole world, to give it out, to give it out completely, openly, and to give it out in such a way that the more they give, the more it grows and grows and grows. And they are just swimming in the Brahmic happiness, Brahmic Ananda, Brahmananda. It's not about taking anything. It's about constantly giving. Isn't that something amazing? Look at the world and मनुष्य की वृत्ति कैसी है, संत की वृत्ति कैसी है. कितना फर्क है इसमें. संत की वृत्ति ऐसी है कि देने की वृत्ति है, दान करने की वृत्ति है, विद्यादान. विद्यादान श्रेष्ठ दान कहा जाता है. That is the highest donation. That is the gift of Gyan, which is what Shankaracharya ji, the Upanishadic rishis, all the commentators, all the people we are studying here online, that is a gift they have given. Vidyadan. Of course, others are all necessary. Everything is necessary in life. It's not like that. So there's a big difference between this vritti of constantly giving versus the vritti of constantly grabbing and taking. Kitna farak hai isme? How much difference there is. One is with the aham bhav, ahankar. Grab. Me, strengthen the me. Strengthen the ahankar. Strengthen the ego. This is one type of vritti, which we see in the world. And there's people, everything in between. And then you've got the other extreme or the other height, which is, everything is yours, Lord. Everything is God. Sab bhumi gopal ki. Paramatma hi hai sab jagah. So the rishi lives, of course, they live in whatever dimension they're living in, some ashram, or they have some practical boundary they have to maintain. But there's no boundary inside their mental space. There's a functional, interactional boundary. Like even today there's that. That much is okay. That much is, you cannot avoid that really. That is the way Prakriti manifests. But internally, they have gone outside that dimension of these boundaries. And that is exactly what is meant by Aksharam. Om Aksharam iti. Etat. The boundary that is created, it's, of course, the humanity has created boundaries, but it's not just that. Even in a much higher sense, the boundary is the avastha itself, the Jagrat avastha, Swapna avastha, Shushupti avastha. That's a boundary too. Yes, and it does appear. Any rishi who is living, even if it's the highest category of the rishi, when they're living in this relative world, like Ramakrishna Paramahansa, like the rishis from Upanishadic time, towards whoever it may be, Gopalanand Swami, etc., Gunatitanand Swami, great sages, they are still having the three avastha, like we do, but they are not having the three avastha in terms of any type of ignorance, any type of binding in that experience. And also the experiences are extremely purified. They're not bound inside the experience because of the three gunas of Maya. The experience is there. The same experience is there. If they see a mountain, we see a mountain. You see the same thing. But the reaction inside is totally different. There's no reaction inside. What they actually see is that this mountain or this tree or the outside experience is only Brahman in that form. The one supreme consciousness in that form. They are aware of that. They know that. They can see they're in that effulgent state due to having awakened into the Brahmic state completely, because they have gone into the Turiam, into the fourth state, which we will talk about next month in a lot of detail, because the second verse talks about this. They have seen something extraordinary, something that is beyond any description, beyond time, space, and causality, beyond past, present, future, beyond time, space, causality, beyond any kind of limitation. They have seen it, they have drank from that ocean of bliss. The beautiful poems and bhajans are there, even in the Ramakrishna Kathamrut. If you have time to read through some of that, it's available online now. They're in Ramakrishna Mission. So many saints have given a lot of exposition on the gospel of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. And Ramakrishna Paramahansa's life was like that. Maharaj's life was like that. Shriji Maharaj. The bhajan kirtan is going on, poems and things. These things are, and then there's continuous Gnan Yagna, bhakti is going on, Gnan Varta is going on. Then they are doing their seva. Then and when the enlightened being relaxes, away from the activity, dives immediately back into the Atmic consciousness. You see, that's the amazing thing. So like how we wind up going to sleep at nighttime, that's not how they're sleeping at nighttime. There's a beautiful exposition of this in Vachanamrut, Garada Pratham number 20. That Shriji Maharaj said, I'll just give you a synopsis. He said there beautifully that when we go to sleep at night through ignorance, we are lost in that dream world. But when the awakened beings, when they are resting, it's just a total rest. And by the grace of God, grace of the higher beings, the higher reality, the extraordinary dawning of the transcendental reality opens at nighttime. Not this confusion, this madness of the Swapna Avastha. Swapna Avastha is a prison. It's an energy damaging, draining phenomena. It's a hallucination, basically. It's the same thing as it's called REM hallucination. But you don't call it a hallucination. But if a person is hallucinating with a schizophrenic disorder, the brainwave is the same as somebody who's having a dream at nighttime. It's called REM sleep, rapid eye movement. And that REM sleep completely settles down. That is called Yoga Nidra. In Vachanamrut में ऐसा लिखा है, स्वप्न अवस्था लीन हो जाती है. गुजराती में लिखा है, स्वप्न अवस्था लीन થઈ જાય છે. In one of the Sarangpur Vachanamruts are there. It's most extraordinary. Can you imagine what a state of life that is? That one is able to finish the activity in the waking state without any entanglement, with Purna Karma Yoga, Gnan Yoga, with 100% seva, without any ahankar, koi prakar ka, not even the slightest tinge of distress or entanglement or problem of any kind. Maha Anand. And then for rest of the body, to rest the body, the person lies down. Or in that there is total stillness, Param Shanti. And in that Param Shanti, even if activity is done that is connected to Paramatma, Bhagwan mein vritti lagi hai, and then by grace, by something extraordinary which we cannot explain really, God comes to the devotee in the swapna. So if there is a swapna avastha, there is a dream, and there would be some, Bhagwan himself comes to the devotee in the dreams. आपको भगवान को देखना है? देख सकते हो. People say, how can I see God? Clean up your life. Get the Jagrata Avastha cleaned up completely. Clean it up. Rag, dvesh, aham, mamatva, shadripu, ये सब छोड़ दो. Totally. If you want to see God, you can see God. God is not hard to see. Why? Why is it so difficult to see? Not at all difficult. What is difficult is to keep rolling in this mud of this sansar and cause problems for others and ourselves, and then to try to come out of those problems we ourselves have created. Uddared atmanatmanam natmanam avasaded atmaiva yatmuro bandur atmaiva ripuratmanaha. We looked at this verse extensively a couple of years back. Chapter 6 of the Gita. We are the cause of all this madness that we have created inside this sansar. Then how we can get out of that? We have to clean it up. The rishis are showing us. Kitna adbhut sanskriti hai, all the way until the present time. Sanatan dharma is sanatan dharma. Iska nash kabhi nahi hota. Ho hi nahi sakta. Kabhi bhi nahi ho sakta. Never. Not under any circumstances can the Sanatan dharma ever be destroyed. People have tried. Nobody can destroy it. Nobody can touch it even. They have tried to destroy it. Mandir bindir tod dete. Even God allows that. That's why that happens. Otherwise, nothing can happen. But it is our responsibility to cherish this Sanskriti. It is for the whole world. It's not about Hinduism. These are all ridiculous words. There's no ism and there's no Hindu. It's totally wrong shabda hai. This word is not there anywhere inside the scriptures. And the rishis who wrote these Upanishadic texts and their commentaries, even many of them have not even written their name. Naam bhi nahi likha, kisne likha hai? Because they're beyond the names. Yes, no doubt Shankaracharya ji, wrote commentaries on that, but that was at that time. He's not writing with any. He's not saying I'm Shankaracharya ji or nothing like that. That is being spoken by Bhagwan Shankar himself. Just take another minute, then we'll stop here. Life is so precious. Life is so extraordinary that if we grab onto Brahma Vidya, that we want to be enlightened completely, there are 3 basic steps. First step, number 1, during the daytime, clean up one's life. Clean it up, clean up the mind. Shuddhikaran, Shuddha bana dena. Go to Sattva Gun. Sattvic bana dena Jivan. This is the step number 1. Step number 2, ahankar. Even if good qualities are there, iska ahankar chhod dena. Sadguna purana parama viveki guna kamana na ave. Step number 2. And there's only one more step. You know what that is? Bhagwan ke charanon mein, Bhagwan ki sharanagati. To rely completely on the Supreme Lord, on the Supreme Being. 100%. Ishta Devata. Jo Ishta Devata hai, God is only one. It's like 100% relying on the Lord. This is bhakti. This is upasana. These are the only 3 steps. And in those, once we have them, then those 3 just keep remaining. They abide. Then what will happen? Bhagwan himself will come to you. Guarantee. Guarantee. 100% guarantee. आपको guarantee है. भगवान को देखना है, ये 3 बात ही है. 3 things only. And when we look at the human population, ये 3 बात ही नहीं करते हम. और बहुत कुछ करते, not these 3. We don't want to do these 3. We don't want to make our life absolutely fantastic. Go beyond rag, dvesh, aham, mamatva, kaam, krodh, lobh, moh, matsar, asha, trishna, irsha, rag, dvesh, ahankar, maru, taru, chal, kapat. This trash, we don't want to throw this trash out. There's no chance of seeing God. The moment this thing goes, Bhagwan is going to be standing in front of you. सीधी बात, बहुत सीधी बात. इसको कहते हैं साधुता. संतते स्वयं हरि. स्वामीनारायण भगवान के जो संत है, उन्होंने लिखा है, निष्कुणानंद जी, संतते स्वयं हरि. ऐसे जो बड़े बड़े संत है, उसमें परमात्मा का पूरा निवास रहता है. So let's stop here for now. We have a beautiful retreat coming up, and then we'll continue on this further. Om Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murtihi Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mokshamulam Gurur Krupa Tameva Mata Chapita Tameva Tameva Bandusha Saka Tameva Tameva Vidya Dravinam Tameva Tameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Divalingaya Namaha, Urdhvalingaya Namaha, Anandalingaya Namaha, Dvatas Jyotirlingaya Namo Namaha. Om Trambakam Yajame Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyama Mritat. Namah Shivaya. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche Swaha. Om Durge Durge Rakshini Tha Tha Swaha. Om Shri Radha Krishnar Parnamastu Rim Swaha.